So we're on to chapter 4, Phoenix Sanctuary, but this is the part of the route where it's completely different. We're gonna use a DLC level, because right now we are Portal Master rank 2 and we still need one more star before we rank up. So we're gonna get one more star from a DLC level and store that star and use it to skip chapter 4 completely. It also gives us another star, so we absolutely need to do this as well. If you don't do a DLC level in between, then the other skips are not possible as well. At least the Portal Master rank up storage skips. So make sure during the load in from the chapter 3 to the hub, remove your winged boots, because you can't have more magic items on. You put on Sunscraper spire, and we will be needing Enigma, Bone Chompy and Igniter again. But while this is being loaded in, we put in any villain, and because we had Chaos previously, you just put on Chaos, because we need to have a double jump for a little bit. We're gonna get supercharge. Got a double jump over this. By a double jump, hold a little bit down. If you hold too much left, you will fall down. And this is where you also need a second player again. But first, we remove player 1, put on Igniter, remove Sunscraper Spire, you don't need it anymore. And then with the second player, we're gonna mash, add Enigma. Out of sight. We need Enigma later for the run anyway, and he has the appropriate height so you can do this glitch. So we have two players. Igniter needs to be all the way in the corner on the bottom right. You can also remove Chaos right now because we don't need it right now. Let him walk into the corner. We're gonna jump and put Enigma under him. Like that. The higher up Igniter is, the more easy it is to know if you got the correct angle later. So we're gonna get the correct angle, like this. If you hold your angle and then let loose, sometimes it flicks a little bit different than you are holding. So what I do is hold the correct angle, and then pause, and then you can let loose, and then go back. So right now we're gonna do the same combo, but we're gonna do it 8 times in a row. That adds up a lot of speed. That allows us to go at the end of the chapter almost. So we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I'm gonna pause right here for the setup, but you don't have to do this. So then we're gonna flick downwards. Gonna pause again. You don't need to do this. Then we're gonna add Bone Chompy. And while Bone Chompy is being added, we're gonna remove Enigma and disconnect player 2. And be ready to have your player 1 controller hold down right and mash square, which is the bite attack. So we're gonna unjoin and then mash down right. We got a little bit more speed than usual, but we barely made it. Usually you would get closer and then you can see like where you need to be. But this is just a matter of time, like just keep trying and eventually you'll notice. So for this part, normally you could just go to the end, but for the star we need to have Enigma back on. Normally you need to bomb for this thing so you can continue the chapter, but we're gonna deload him by going into using one of the powers. You need to have Give of the Ghost for this upgrade, for this trick. Gonna use the attack and then either go to your Skylander stat screen, or if your other Skylander is not a villain yet, then you can just switch from there and unload it like that. This cutscene can't be skipped.
You got the final beam into position, Skylander. Nice work.
You can also switch Enigma to player 1 if you like. So now we got that.
You come meet me over in the tower. There's something I want to show you.
I'm gonna use player 2 because Bone Jumpy is a little bit faster than Igniter to go to this.
Since you were kindly enough
Alright,
to
we're
turn the
gonna
light energy
perform
beams onto the
multiple
spire, I thought
unloads we
you should
just
be
did
first to see the
earlier
wonderful thing
on
that just
Luminous.
happened.
And just before he officially dies, we're gonna see a check mark, and from there we're gonna quit the game out, because otherwise we can't quit out. There is like a 1 frame window. It's really hard. No one ever got it, at least on console. Just gonna move towards him. So that's once, 2. Eventually there's gonna be a cutscene like this. Don't need to move to the right, and then sometimes the statues will get into the way. So sometimes I can only unload him. We need 1 more unload, and from there we quit out the game. Make sure for PS4 players or PS5 players, need to have player 1 do it, otherwise you will enter the wrong profile. While we're doing this, we're going to remove everything on the portal and put on blast charge only blast charge, no villains, nothing, because we need to re-enter the DLC from the menu, because we haven't officially stored that star. We just interrupted it from us collecting it, but we still need to store it. Gonna go back to your thing, immediately just mash menu. From there, enter Sunscraper Spire again, and all we just need to do is check the Skylanders stat screen again, and then don't quit to the hub, but do main menu. Then we're gonna re-enter, because the game has not officially claimed that star yet. Still just have blast charge on, otherwise we have too many load-ins that we don't need. Just get supercharged, enter chapter 4. And just from chapter 4 alone, you don't need to skip this cutscene, just pause and leave the chapter. And then we completely skipped chapter 4. That's purely because of that rank up we just stored. And that's chapter 4, basically. We're gonna do this multiple times in the whole run. If you have any questions on how to do this, or like other consoles, it's all works on other consoles as long as you quit the game while the check mark is on the screen. So if you have any further questions, just ask them down below, and hopefully see you tomorrow for chapter 5.